stop scrolling, because the 1980 Jefferson nickel you've ignored for decades could be hiding big money right now. I'm serious. A coin most people toss into a jar without a second glance has quietly sold for hundreds, thousands, and in rare error cases, prices that make collectors' jaws drop. This is not hype. This is real hidden treasure hiding in plain sight. And the reason is a story almost nobody talks about. In 1980, America was changing fast. Inflation was crushing wallets. Coin production was pushed hard. The U.S. Mint was under pressure to crank out massive numbers of nickels as quickly as possible. And when speed matters more than perfection, something dangerous happens. Mistakes slip through. That's how ordinary coins turn into life-changing value. At first glance, the 1980 Jefferson nickel looks boring. Thomas Jefferson on the front, Monticello on the back. No silver, no fancy design, nothing special unless you know what to look for. And once you know, you'll never look at a nickel the same way again. Let's slow this down and build the suspense, because the details matter. First, check the date. It must read 1980. Now look to the right of Jefferson's portrait. Do you see a mint mark? No mint mark means Philadelphia. A D means Denver. An S means San Francisco, usually proofs. Each of these can be valuable, but in very different ways. Now here's the first shocker that resets everything you think you know. The 1980 Jefferson nickel with full steps. On the back of the coin, Monticello has steps at the base. Most nickels, especially from 1980, have weak, blurry steps because the dies were worn out. But if you find one where all 5 or 6 steps are fully visible and unbroken, collectors go wild. These are called full steps nickels, and they are rare. In circulated condition, almost non-existent. In high-grade mint condition with full steps, 1980 nickels have sold for $300, $700, even over $1,000 at major auctions. Certified examples graded MS66 or higher have brought serious big money. That's not spare change. That's hidden treasure. Now let me jolt your attention again, because this next one is even more dramatic. Off-center strike errors. Some 1980 nickels were struck when the metal blank wasn't aligned correctly. The result is a coin where part of the design is missing and part of the blank is smooth and empty. If the data is still visible and the strike is at least 10% off-center, collectors are interested. Values jump fast. Small off-center errors, $100 to $250. Major off-center strikes, $500 to $1,500. Extreme examples, several $1,000s. That's a nickel that buys a vacation. Now here's a mistake people confuse with damage, but it's not damage at all. Clip planchet errors. These happen when the metal strip feeding the blanks overlaps or misfeeds. The result is a clean, curved bite missing from the edge of the coin. Real clip planchets have smooth, curved cuts, normal metal flow, no jagged damage. A genuine 1980 Jefferson nickel with. Stop right now, before you scroll, before you spend another penny, because what I'm about to tell you could turn an ordinary 2009 Lincoln Bicentennial penny into big money, real hidden treasure, and for a lucky few, a life-changing value. I'm talking about a coin that millions of people handled, ignored, and spent, while a tiny number of collectors quietly discover examples worth hundreds, thousands, and in rare cases, prices that shock even experts. This coin has a secret history, and it starts with Abraham Lincoln himself. In 2009, the United States Mint did something it had never done before. To honor Lincoln's 200th birthday, the Mint changed the design of the penny 4 times in a single year, for different reverse designs, for different moments of Lincoln's life. And behind the scenes, production chaos, rushed deadlines, experimental finishes, and minting errors created the perfect storm for rare coins worth big money. Most people have no idea what they're holding. The 4 designs tell a story. Lincoln as a boy in Kentucky, Lincoln as a young man in Indiana, Lincoln professional in Illinois, and finally, Lincoln as president in Washington, D.C. Beautiful designs, but beauty isn't what creates value. Mistakes do. And this is where the mystery begins. During 2009, the Mint was struggling with declining penny use, changing metals and massive production pressure. Coins were struck in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco, using different finishes, different dyes, and even different planchets. Quality control slipped. And when that happens, hidden treasure is born. Let's talk money, because that's why you're here. A normal, circulated 2009 Lincoln Bicentennial penny is worth face value, 1 cent. But a rare example? That's a completely different story. Some have sold for $100, $500, $2,000, and in elite certified condition, even higher. Let me show you exactly how to tell the difference. First, check the date. It must say 2009. Now look at the front. Lincoln's portrait should look sharp and clean. But here's the detail most people miss: the rim. If the rim looks weak, uneven, or incomplete, your pulse should jump. Weak rims often signal strike errors, and collectors pay serious money for those. You are a professional YouTube scriptwriter for a channel about rare coins worth big money. Create a full 10-minute script that is extremely exciting, suspenseful, and shocking. The target audience is US and UK coin collectors aged 30 to 70. The script muse: start with a jaw-dropping hook in the first 5 to 10 seconds that promises huge money. Include a mysterious backstory about the coin to grab curiosity. Reveal the coin's shocking potential value, from hundreds of thousands or even millions if applicable. Reset attention every 1 to 2 minutes with a new shocking fact, error, or auction story. Clearly teach viewers how to identify the rare coin, including date, mint mark, errors, color, and rim details. Include known error varieties and their approximate values. Use emotional, suspenseful, and inspirational language throughout. Include real auction sales or record prices to establish credibility. End with a cliffhanger or urgent call to action. To check coins and subscribe. Use big money, hidden treasure, or life-changing value multiple times naturally. Write in a conversational, storytelling style, like you are speaking directly to the viewer. Make it suitable for a 10-minute video length, fast-paced, and dramatic. Coin to focus on: 1995 Washington quarter dollar. Do not include headings, sewell directions, or stage directions. Just a flowing, engaging script ready for narration.